Silksong is finally here, but before diving into Hornet's adventure, let's take 5 minutes to revisit the story of Hollowknight, the fall of Hollownest, the infection, and the role of the Knight. So deep underground lies Hallownest, a vast kingdom of bugs. Once it was a place of prosperity and civilization, ruled by a higher being known as the Pale King. But Hallownest eventually fell to ruin, and its citizens lost their mind to a strange plague, a sickness known as the infection. The infection comes from an ancient being called the Radiants, once worshipped by the Moth tribe. When the Pale King brought order and intelligence to Hollownest, the bugs abandoned their old god. The Radiants, furious, returned to plague their dreams. Her light infected their minds, spreading madness throughout the kingdom. To stop her, the Pale King turned to the Void, a dark, ancient substance beneath Hallownest. From it, he created countless children called vessels, being born without mind, voice, or will. These hollow shells were meant to be a trap for the Radiants. Most were discarded into the abyss, but one was chosen, the Hollowknight. The Hollowknight was sealed within the Black Egg Temple, containing the Radiants inside its empty body. To maintain the seal, 3 powerful bugs known as the Dreamers, Monomon the Teacher, Lurian the Watcher, and Hurrah the Beast, sacrificed themselves to keep the temple locked away. For a time this worked, but the Hollowknight was not truly hollow. Bonds with the Pale King weakened the seal, and the infection began to spread once more. This brings us to our journey, and this is where we enter the story. The player controls the Knight, another vessel born of the abyss, drawn back to Hollownest. The Knight explores the ruins, uncovers the kingdom's histories, and takes up the fight against the Radiants. Along the way, he battles the infected, free and fight ancient guardians, and ultimately face the truth of what they are. Another key feature is Hornet. Watching all of this is Hornet, daughter of the Pale King and Hera the Beast. She is part vessel, part bug, unique and fiercely protective of Hollownest. Hornet tests the Knight several times, pushing them to prove their strength. She knows that only a worthy vessel can succeed where the Hollowknight failed, and she's the one who will step forward as the hero in Silksong. There are numerous endings in Hollowknight. So there's one where the Knight defeats the Hollowknight and takes its place, sealing the Radiants once again. In another, both siblings are trapped together in internal containment. And in the true ending, the Knight embraces the power of the Void and destroys the Radiants completely, and ending the cycle forever. At its heart, Hollowknight is a story of sacrifice, of cycles repeating, and the price of fighting gods. And now the cycle turns again. This time, you play as Hornet. Welcome to Silksong.